Hello, guys. Good morning. Well, we are going to solve these pages, okay? Taking my notes, of course, about previous videos in page 76. Later, we are going to complete the formula, okay? We got here stock turnover ratio. We are going to answer page 77. We got here using the formula to solve the following exercise. Nightingale Cafe has cost of sales value at $161,000. The cafe started the year with stocks value at $15,000, and at the end of the year, the closing stock was $20,000. Calculate the stock turnover ratio for Nightingale Cafe expressed in terms of number of times. Okay? Remember that to answer this, we have two formulas according to a stock turnover ratio, times or days. But in this specific case, let us know about the use of times per year. In order to answer, we should start first of all with the average stock. Average stock that is equal to, it's given in your formula, opening stock plus closing stock to have the average stock, okay? Then we divide it over 2 because of the year. After with this, we got the average stock. So let me show you. We got 15,000 plus $20,000 over 2. That's equal to 17,500. No, this is our average stock. Then we need to use, that's the first step. Later, we are going to get the stock turnover ratio. Remember the formula. Stock turnover ratio is equal to cost of goods sold over average stock level, the one that I already shared with you. In this case, we are going to substitute the formulas. $161,000 over the $17,500, and that's why we get 9.2 times. But remember, we need to associate it as 10 times. Give me a second. Ten times. That's why 10 times, okay? That means that during the year, the enterprise needs to restock 10 times, okay? That's the page 77. Then we are going to continue with the other exercise, okay? It says here, Cabinets Limited sells 1,500 units of output at the unit price of $60. The company has debtors valued at $20,000. What do we need to do here? Calculate Cabinets Limited debtors days rate. Debtor days rate. So, first of all, what do we need to do? We are going to calculate, let me get there, the revenue, okay, is to get sales revenue price times units sold. That's why we will have as follows. $60 times 1,500 units. That's why we got $19. So using the debtor days ratio, the average debt collection period should it be as follows. Remember the formula, okay? We are going to substitute it. We are going to use the 20,000 because it's the debtor's value over the total sales, right? Over, and just is by multiplying, no? The price times units sold. After that, I'm gonna repeat debtors valued over sales revenue, then times 365, because with this we are going to get the days that the enterprise is going to provide the credit to the debtors, okay? That's why we got 82 days. No, don't forget you must use both. 81.111, that's why 82 days, okay? So the answer here, they should they accept? Yes, no. This is a really good ratio. Then we are going to continue with creator days ratio. Remember to substitute the formula here. Okay. You could already access to your formula and you could already access to complete it. We got the other exercise here. Book Express sold inventory valued at $240,000. The restaurant has trade creditors valued at $25,000. Calculate the creditor days ratio. The only thing that we need to do here as follows, no? The creditor days ratio, just according to the previous formula that you already completed, of course, no? You are going to calculate this. Okay, so first of all, we got the cost of sales. We need to identify this, no? Cost of sales is $240,000. Then we are going to use the ratio. We are going to use trade creditors valued. Okay, so we substitute. Then we divide over the cost of sales. that we have here. After that, times 365 days. Don't forget that. That's why we get at the end 3802 days. That's why I mean, or we mean 39 days. So in this case, we have 39 days to pay our credit, okay, our loan capital. That's how this works. And then we got, have an increase in the value of a firm's trade creditor is likely to affect. What should be the answer? There are going to be many of them, no? For example, in this case, I could say that an increase in the value of trade creditors will tend to increase the creditor days ratio. This is because, guys, the firm has bought more items, no? Cost of sales using trade credit, or the timing of payments to its creditors has been deferred. Hence, the firm takes longer to pay its trade creditors. So this is important, and we need to generate strategies. And then page 79, it said here, fill in the gaps with the missing words to complete, no? As I already said to you, you are going to substitute by using the formula from your formula, or if you want, you could check the recording, no? The videos that I shared with you, they are already uploaded in YouTube. We are going to answer this. Costless Grocers has an existing mortgage of $1.5 million. The company has share capital value at $2.5 million and retained earnings of $500,000. Calculate the gearing ratio for loss costless grocers. No, this is kind of the issue that we need to identify. So what do we need to do here? Let me start. We need to identify the capital employed. First, remember, it's retained earnings plus share capital plus long-term liabilities. Okay? So, as an example given to you, the sum of internal and external sources of finance. Then we got, in order to substitute, okay, is equal to $500,000 plus $2.5 million plus $1.5 million. No, the mortgages, the capital valued, and the retained earnings, external and internal sources of finance. That's why we got as total $4.5 million. So with that, we are going to calculate the gearing ratio. We are going to substitute. Remember, the formula is loan capital over capital employed. Okay. After we already calculate this, we multiply times 100 to get the percentage. So that's why in order to substitute, we got $1.5 million over $4.5 million. That equals to us Remember, if we use in a formula the 100, is because we are getting percentages, okay? So that's why we get a given ratio about 33.33. This is not bad at all, okay? No more than the half of the capital employed. So this is good. This should be our answer, okay? This is how this works. So with that, guys, we already got the answers to pages 77 to calculate the stock turnover ratio, 78 to calculate the debtors day ratio, the same page 78 to calculate creditors day ratio, and the last page 79 to calculate the gearing ratio. Okay, so then please compare with your exercises from your workbook and correct it in case of being requested unnecessarily. Okay, then when you're already corrected, submit it to Classroom. Thank you very much. And with this, the pages 77, 78, and 79 must be corrected and submitted without mistakes. Remember, you could already reinforce the topics accessing to the videos provided, okay? You already got 4 different videos, and even you already practice the forms about the quiz, no? A review just, not a quiz, a review exercise. Thank you.